So I've never seen this video before. I haven't seen anything from this creator either. All I know is has like 250,000 views in only 4 days. Pretty good, pretty good. You just saw it? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm really interested in it. So we're gonna watch it together. And yeah.
Like a race, except you're the only one running it. But at the same time, you can see everyone else running theirs. I'm in my 20s now, and I think it's probably the most awkward time in anyone's life. On one hand, there's people around my age who were steadily working their careers, climbing the corporate ladder, going out on the weekends, and living the typical adult life. And on the other, there's still a lot of us trying to figure it out. But I think out of all the good things you can have in life,
that is so fucking real. No, the other day, I set my fucking toast on fire. My toast got set on fire in the fucking toaster. I burned what? Whoa, what? I don't know how I caught on fire. It just caught on fire. That shit was burning. So you know what I think what happened? So I warmed up some donuts, right? And the donuts, I think some of the icing dripped down onto the coils, and then I didn't see it. So whenever I went to go toast, the icing caught on fire and caught the toast on fire. So that's yeah.
if the one thing most of us want more than anything is someone to do it with. When I look around, I see a lot of my friends in long-term relationships, and some of them have even gotten married. But I also have a lot of friends who are my age and have never even been in a relationship. Dating as a Gen Z adult is an interesting experience because dating comes with a lot of expectations. What do guys expect out of girls? What do girls expect from a guy? What does one partner expect from the other? There's this constant push and pull between what people want from each other romantically, and social media is only making it worse. It's why I think a lot of younger people think that romance is dead, because social media is full of unrealistic expectations that I don't think 90% of young adults can meet. Yo, bro, what's your type? Well, I like short girls, but I go to the gym, so I also want her to be fit too. And I kind of like when girls have a bit of an attitude, but I think confidence is hot, so I want her to have a lot of pride as well. Okay, so you said short, fit, has an attitude, and a strong sense of pride. Yeah, bro, I don't think you want a girlfriend. I think you want Vegeta. Now, I'm not...
Oh my lord. So here's the thing, right? I think that like dating in general, I hope this video talks about e-dating. But that the very few relationships I have been in, like IRL and online ones, it just doesn't work out because it's kind of just like weird. It's just kind of weird, you know? I'm still figuring out what I like, you know? I like girls, and I like dudes. I like both of them, you know? They're both kind of cool. You know, I have a butt stuff. Yeah, butt stuff is cool. I mean, to me only. Yeah. Okay. What the hell is e-dating? So e-dating is when you, let's say you go on Discord, right? And oh my god, dating on guys, I got a great idea for a stream. Should I just do a there's a VR chat dating app. Should I just stream my VR chat dating app? Should I just do that? And then like meet up with them? Do you think that would be cool? Do you think they would like me? A bad idea. It'd be so much fun though. Like I stream the dating app from my phone, and then I just like I do it. That'd be so much fun. Holy fuck! I should do that. I should do that. No, so there's a VR chat dating app where you're only allowed to use your virtual avatar. So my virtual avatar, I would take pictures of like my VR chat avatar. I mean, not my VR chat avatar, but my VTuber avatar, and I go on dates with people. I should totally do that. I should totally do that. That'd be so much fun. I've never met.
Blaming social media for being the reason people are single, but I think sometimes people forget that social media is just a caricature of reality and that most things shouldn't be taken so seriously. Every other day on Twitter, I see people getting worked up over hypothetical situations that would never happen in reality, but they build their entire perspective on relationships around it. Babe, would you love me if I was a worm? What? If I got magically transformed into a worm, but I was still your girlfriend, would you still love me? I mean, how could you be my girlfriend if you were a worm? Wow. Just wow. What kind of question is this? Why would you even be a worm? This is why men deserve less. How am I supposed to date a worm? The truth is that there are a lot of really cool people out there that are looking for someone compatible to spend their time with. But a lot of the time, we only get to see the negatives. And sometimes this causes us to shut ourselves down before we even give someone else the chance to possibly say yes. Believe it or not, I've had girls that were interested in me tell me they were afraid to approach me because they didn't think they were my type. But the truth is, I don't have a type. Superficial things like someone's height, weight, income, or other things are temporary. And if you base your relationship with someone on those things, then the relationship will also be temporary. I'm not—
Yo, that is fucking facts. That is facts. That is facts. That is so fucking facts. That's why, like, okay, oh my god. That's why, like, okay, obviously, like, if you look nice and stuff, that's, like, all nice. But if you are a dickhead, I will never love you. Like, same thing with money. Like, you can have all the money in the fucking world, but if you're unbearable to be with, no one will love you. It's so I just want my pee-pee touched. Simple. I will love you. Yeah, no. It's like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, I understand, like, having a need for money, having a need for a good-looking partner, being able to brag about them. Oh my god, you're so fucking tall. Your dick is so fucking large. I'm so happy that your dick is so fucking huge. Oh my god, I'm gonna brag to it about all my fucking friends and talk about how my boyfriend has a huge fucking dick. You know? Like, who cares? Who cares if you have a large dick if you're unbearable to be around, you know? It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I'm not saying you should treat relationships like the stock market and invest in someone you don't find attractive, hoping they glow up into a supermodel. I just think that a lot of times when you talk to people, most of them don't care that much about looks. Sure, there are shallow people out there, but not everybody is gonna like you. And it's not always about your looks. It's like your boy coming to you like, it's no use trying to date, bro. Girls don't like me because I'm not 6 feet. No, bro, don't say that. It's not because you're not 6 feet. It's because you have no swag. Dating is about finding someone who aligns with your values, priorities, and lifestyle. It won't always be a perfect fit, but you shouldn't have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to meet someone else's expectations.
That's real. That's real. You know, I'm 6 foot. Does that mean that people will like me regardless? Please, anyone, please. Oh my lord. I wish I wasn't 6 foot though. I wish I was shorter.
A big fear when it comes to dating is the idea of being chosen versus being an option. When you're searching for someone to love, you want them to love you back equally. No one likes to think that their partner settled for them. You want to feel like you were their first option, not the backup plan. And this doesn't mean that you should only be looking for people who've never been in a relationship. That's unrealistic. It means that everyone deserves to feel like their partner chose them, that they're with you because they want to be, not because things didn't work out with the people they wanted more, or that they're only with you because they couldn't get anybody else. I think in an era of social media, it's easy to compare yourself against other people, especially when you're aware that your partner was with people before you. Like if the girl you like says she likes tall guys, but you're 5'7", or all your boyfriend's exes are blonde and you have dark hair, these things can make you feel insecure and that your partner settled for you because you aren't their type. So when it comes to dating, it's really important that your partner knows that you chose them and not that they just happened to be your best option at the time. I think for a lot of young people, the scariest part of dating is dealing with commitment. A lot of people have different ways they become attached to others. Some people are more readily able to commit to someone, and others are a bit more avoidant. Me personally, I'm very quick to accept people into my life, and there are a lot of people I consider my friends. Pretty much, if you've ever just listened to me talk for more than 20 minutes, then I'll probably think of you as a friend. And this translates to my relationships because every time I meet a girl who's like, hey, you're kind of cute, we should hang out more. And I'm like, oh, bet, here's my number. But in my head, I'm already thinking about what we're gonna name our kids. My friends say I get attached too quickly, and they're honestly probably right.
Yo, I used to be the same way about this too. I used to get attached very, very easily. And just like if people gave me the time of day, I would be like, oh, I'm forever yours, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I gotta tell you guys about my first VR chat relationship that I ever had. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Oh my god. It's so cringe. Oh, this was such a long time ago. I'm afraid it'd be hilarious if they like somehow watched my stream. Uh so pretty much we met randomly. So I like, okay, a little bit of confession. I have a thing for Europeans. I think Europeans are kind of hot. Like their accents, I like their culture. You know, I just like Europeans, right? I think they're pretty cool. So I was hanging out with one of my Polish friends, right? And when I was hanging out with him, this person from Finland, they're from Finland, a Finnish person. They joined up and we like talked. And as soon as I talked to them, I'm like, oh, hi there. Let's talk a little bit. I don't know what to talk about, but I want to talk to you more. Let's talk, let's talk. So we talked for a little bit, and God, it's so cringe to admit that I did this. We hung out for like 2 or 3 days straight, and I got to know them. Well, I didn't really get to know them a lot more, but we hung out for a little bit, and all of a sudden, right? They day 3, they started telling me that they like loved me and shit, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let's get in a relationship, okay? Let's do it. So we got in a relationship, right? So after that relationship, I mean, not after the relationship, next day, literally the next day. I'm not fucking joking when I said this. They said, do you want this to be? I kind of want this to be like an open relationship, you know? And if you know about me, I'm not really into open relationships. It's not really my thing. So I'm like, no, I don't want an open relationship. And they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll only stick with you. I'll only stick with you. I promise. Yeah. Let's play League of Legends now. She made me fucking play League of Legends, guys. League of fucking Legends. So we next day, literally the next day after that, I was like, hey, Siva, I don't know. I feel like I I I can't do this. I want this to be just like maybe we can just go back to dating, not like in a full relationship. And I'm over here, I'm like a little confused. So I'm like, sure, yeah, that's fine. We're dating then. We're just dating, you know? Then the next day, hey Siva, I know I said we should just take it slower and go back to dating. I don't want to date. Let's just be friends. Oh, my was it was in shambles. My little heart was in shambles, guys. It hurt. It hurt. Oh my lord. I was crying. It was my first heartbreak. I was crying. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. And after that, she was like, you know what? Let's hang out because you're still a really cool person, and I want to play games with you. And for the next month, I would force myself to play games with her, like League of Legends or Rocket League or whatever. And it was really like she just wanted a friend, not to be in a relationship. And you know, yeah, shit happens. Oh yeah, I knew. I was sad at the time, but I can laugh about it now because I was a little naive. Um, yeah, I got over it. I got over it. I didn't. It took me a little bit to get over it. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be a lot more careful about who I choose to date in the future. So, yeah. Wait, we're gonna continue. I thought that's so fucking embarrassing. We were just admitted to that.
I've dealt with girls who were more avoidant in the past, and it's not for the weak. But sometimes people have a fear of commitment for.
By the way, we didn't do anything sexual at all. Like I never did anything. I never like did like any e-sex stuff. Nothing like that with them. It was just like I was actually infatuated with this person. I was infatuated with them. Right? Maybe it's just because I've never like met like anyone who I thought was just so absolutely fucking hot. But they were my kryptonite. I folded. Anyway.
Different reasons, and that can make dating hard. And depending on what it is, sometimes you have to let that stuff go. Everyone has that one friend that's still holding on to baggage from a long time ago. Yo, bro, I met this girl today and I think she'd be perfect for you. Nah, bro, I'm never dating again. All girls are the same. Bro, are you good? What's wrong? Yeah, bro, it's just, I still have some trauma I'm dealing with from my last relationship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. What happened? I got cheated on. Oh, that's tough, bro. How'd you find out? I went to lunch early that day and I caught her in the act. No way. Yeah. She shared her chocolate milk with another guy at the lunch table. Wait, what? She told me I was the only guy she would share her Truman with. I couldn't believe it. Wait, bro, how long ago was this? You remember Shanice? Bro, from 7th grade? Yes, bro. We were gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Bro, that was middle school. You gotta let that go. But I remember it like it was yesterday. Bro, we were 12. I can understand not wanting to rush into a committed relationship with someone and wanting to take things slow. However, one thing that's super common with Gen Z is being caught in a situationship. A situationship is basically when you're doing all the things that people in a relationship would do without being in a relationship. Sometimes people aren't on the same page when it comes to commitment, and that's fine. One person may want to take the relationship to the next level, while the other person needs some time to know if they're ready. However, you shouldn't still be acting like you're in a relationship when you're not, because that's when things get confusing. Yo, so how's things going with you and that one girl? Oh man, they're great.
That's so real.
We talk every day. We hang out all the time. I met her mom. She's been staying over. We're even sleeping in the same bed. Oh, so like, is she your girlfriend now? Whoa. Why are you throwing that G word out, man? We're just friends. Well, we've been friends for years and we never sleep in the same bed. Except that one time. Well, I mean, it's different because she's a girl.
I sleep with my friends in the same bed. I actually do that. So if you guys ever meet me IRL, we can share a bed.
You know? But we're just chilling. Okay, so if you're just friends, then you wouldn't be mad if I tried to ask her out. I will choke slam you through the floor, bro. Exactly, bro. You clearly like her. so just wife her up. Is he talking about that one girl he's been kicking it with, but he's too scared to put a label on it? Yes, bro. Bro, if you don't man up and tell that girl you need her same day delivery like Amazon Prime, all right, bro, chill. I get not wanting to put a label on things, but what's important is that you're both on the same page. One time, I went to get lunch with a female friend of mine, and everything was going great, until the waitress brought the check. Apparently, since she saw a guy and a girl getting food together, she immediately assumed that we were on a date. And since it's a date, I'm supposed to pay for both of our meals. And that was crazy, because before bringing the check, waiters usually ask if your meals are separate. But no, she was just like, this is a date, you're a man, so you pay. My friend offered to cover her half, but at that point, I had already accepted my fate. So yeah, make sure.
I fucking hate that shit. I think that, you know, stuff in dating shouldn't be exclusive to gender roles. I think it should just, like, you know, I think that whole thing is stupid. Like, who the fuck? Like, if the girl wants to pay for the entire meal, let her fucking pay. If the dude wants to, let him pay. If they want to split it, you know, let them split it. It doesn't matter. We're equal. We're supposed to be like, we're supposed to be treating each other equal, right? So like, why does one gender have to do, you know, the one thing most of the time compared to the other? You know, like, it's crazy. What was the bed thingy? Oh, I'm just saying. Sorry, the hiccups. I just say that I sleep with my friends. Yep. By sleep, I'm not like sleep, but just like sleep in the same bed. That's what I mean. Only if they promise me true meal, then you'll pay. Dude, I fucking hated milk when I was in like baby school. I hated milk.
It's clear where you stand with someone before you end up spending $53 on a burger and fries. One unique thing about dating for Gen Z, though, is that we have a lot of options when it comes to looking for love. Obviously, there's traditional dating where you meet someone either on your own or through your friends, and you start talking and then eventually start dating. But there's also online dating, where you create your profile, get a match, and hope that the stranger you meet is normal enough to not make you want to block them on everything the second the date is over. And there's also e-dating, which is cringe. Traditional dating may seem less common among Gen Z with how prevalent dating apps are, but a lot of relationships still start this way, especially if you're still in school where you're regularly surrounded by people around your age. There are a lot of obstacles that get in the way of traditional dating though, like having enough free time to go out and meet people, or having enough personal connections to find an available partner, or even just having enough money to keep going on dates. But the biggest hurdle by far is dealing with rejection. No is one of the hardest words to hear. Building up the courage to approach someone is hard enough as it is, and for it to not go your way really stings. People walk around every day with countless insecurities living in the back of their head, so no matter who you are, being rejected can make you feel like you're just not good enough. And that's fair. You've probably heard it before. The worst she can say is no. And no, it's not the worst thing she can say. You could walk up to a girl and ask her out, and she could look at you and say, "Ew. I would never go out with an ugly, stinky, bald-headed, swagless nerd like you. My standards aren't that low." And honestly, at that point, you're cooked. But that's only the worst case scenario. Most of the time, rejection usually goes like this. "Hey, I saw you across the way there and I thought you were really pretty. I was wondering if you'd like to go out sometime?" "Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. But I'm not really looking for anything at the moment. Sorry." "Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. Have a nice day." No matter how nice it is, rejection always hurts. And for most guys at least, I don't even think it's a fear of rejection, but rather a fear of being seen as a creep. And I completely understand. The thought of making a woman uncomfortable is almost unbearable. But you can't let your fear of rejection turn into a fear of approaching people in general. All right, bro, I'm finally gonna do it. Today I'm gonna tell that girl how I really feel. Bet, bro, you're in there. I'm telling you, just play it cool. You're right, bro. I just gotta stay confident. "Excuse me. Do you know what time the library closes? I need to return this book, but I'm trying to figure out if I should do it before or after my next class. Could you help me out here?" He had to go to the bathroom. Despite the challenges, I still think dating traditionally is one of the best ways to meet someone. Your friends can help put you on with people they think will match your personality, and it gives you a more organic connection with someone that can grow over time. Online dating isn't really a new thing anymore, and honestly, it isn't as bad as it used to be. I have a few friends who met their partners on dating apps, and they're honestly in very happy, healthy relationships with people they met online. I think the biggest issue with online dating, though, is that since you're dealing with strangers, it can be very superficial. The only thing they really have to go off of initially is your appearance and whatever you put on your profile. So sometimes it's hard to really find someone who's a good match for you. It also goes against the #1 rule of the internet, which is to never link up with random people you met online. But it does lead to one of my favorite games, which is figuring out how long it takes for your date to finally reveal themselves as a weirdo. Wow, this was such a nice date. I really enjoyed talking to you. Of course, you're such an interesting person. Can I ask you something before we leave? Sure, what's up? Can I take a picture of your feet? Your toes look very nice, and I would love to set them as the wallpaper on my phone. What?
Oh my
I
lord.
thought you said you like girls with a good soul. No.
Oh my lord. That reminds me. I should tell you guys about. Should I? Hold on, I gotta make sure that they're not in my chat. Yeah, they're not here. If they somehow see this, okay. So no, it's not about feet. So when I was a little newbie in VR chat, right? When I was a little newbie, I got really drunk. I went to a virtual bar. I've never I don't go there. I don't go to virtual bars anymore. But I went to a virtual bar, and I was really drunk. And I go to there's a little bouncer person that asks your age, to try to make sure that you're not a kid before going to the bar. So I went into the I went there, I said my age, and I'm like, "Oh my god. You're kind of cute. You sound kind of cute." So I go back down, right? I talk a little bit with everyone down there, and then I get a little bit more drunk, and I go back up, and I asked the bouncer, for a little date, all right? And they said sure. Okay. They add me to their friends list and whatnot. And then I go off on my day. I fall asleep and I wake up. Right. I go and I try to, join them. I request off of them or whatever. They don't answer me. I only did it once. They might not have seen it, but I only did it once, and I didn't want to be a nuisance. So I just assumed that they didn't want to, or they didn't want to talk to me, and they just forgot. So I move on. Let's see, it's about 6 or 7 months, right? 6 or 7 months pass, and I go and I join a drinking world, like a drinking games world, where I drink with a bunch of random people who are in VR. I get a little bit drunk, all right? I get a little bit drunk, and I meet someone on my friends list that I have no idea who they are, right? It turns out I read their bio. Their bio said some things that I sort of remember vaguely seeing, and it turns out it was the same person as before. All right? It was the same person as before. And they were they remembered me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, yes." After I told them who where I remembered them from. And I was like, "Oh, would you want to go on that date now?" And I'm like, sure." So we drank a little bit, and it was just like a normal drinking night. And we went to a private world after that. And I fell asleep. All right, I fell asleep because I was really drunk. All right, I was really really drunk. So I go, fall asleep, and next thing you know, I'm really drunk. I hear a noise. Okay, I hear a noise. It sounds like a wet. It sounds wet. I don't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. I just heard a noise and it sounded wet. Right? And I'm like, huh? I didn't say anything, but I just didn't think anything. I didn't think of anything at the time. And then I go back to sleep. I wake up again. And it's the morning this time. I wake up. And they were like, hi, because we woke up at the same time, oddly enough. And I was like, hi. And they fessed up, right? At least they told me, right? They fessed up that when I was asleep, they were jerking off to me. That's what they said. They fessed up after that they were jerking off to me when I was asleep. I did not know this. I was a little bit surprised. Sure, go ahead. And hello, Neymar. I can call you Nay. Hi, Nay. What's up, King? Yeah, no. It's they were jerking off to me. It was kind of weird. That happens. But yeah, no, people, yeah. I guess, but like, why me? Like, the thing is, I was drunk. Like, I didn't know what that sound was when I heard it. I didn't know what it was. I just know it sounded weird. Gosh, if I would have like asked him, but asked this girl, you know what she said? God, I don't know what she said. Look at my obvious. What do you mean? Look at my obvious. What do you mean? But no, it was super weird. Dude. Ew. Yeah, I don't know. No, my avatar wasn't even like this. My avatar, I was using a different avatar. It was one of my older ones that's like it's not like more it's not even as suggestive as these avatars. It wasn't even as suggestive. It was like, yeah, I guess, but it was still wild. Anyway. She said yes, so I was trying to give her my number, and then she kicked me. Ugh. That's disgusting. I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, I know. It is an odd thing to do. Like, dude, to be honest though, like now that I've been streaming and I've been doing VR chat streams, I just kind of always imagine that there's people jerking off in the background and I just gotta have to live with it. You know? It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You're at a police apartment when they did that? That was just Kick Chat. No, it's definitely Twitch chat too. Some people on Twitch chat, they just don't say anything. Yeah, no, the Kick streams, it was definitely happening over there. Speaking of Kick, I gotta do my Kick VR chat streams again. I don't want to lose my little audience I had over there, but I'll do it again eventually. What is it's very crazy. People base me on my Abby. Yeah. You know, I would like to say unfortunately I do not look like my avatar. I'm so sorry. For my avatar is short. I am not short. I am not short. I'm a little tall. I based it off of my personality. That's how I chose my avatar. Honestly, you saw the Deadlocks stream and you went, "Oh, wait, what do you mean by that?" Like, what was your first opinions? I'm gonna hear everyone's first opinions of when you found me. I want to hear your first opinions, because people meet me and they think of different things. And you play Deadlock. You're just high. Trevor's Pie Shock stream. Yeah, there's all these it's wild. Yeah, no, the Pie Shock streams were fun. Honestly, fuck Twitch. Fuck Twitch. I'll still do the fucking Pie Shock streams. It was one of my drama videos and you thought you had a nice voice. I love your personality, but you know that. I found me through YouTube a while ago. Yeah, we all come here. We all came here from different areas, different ways. I'm your first streamer? Oh, thank you. Taking your YouTube homepage, I saw your stream popped up, and it was like, huh, their voice is nice. I gotta do my YouTube streams again. I gotta bring them back. Well, I've already started doing them back. It's just that, I don't know. I gotta figure out YouTube stuff. It's still weird. YouTube's not being friendly towards me. One of my videos literally has the worst metrics known to mankind right now, and yeah. I had the shockers on. It was funny. Yeah, I'll get the shockers. I'll bring them back. I'll bring them back. They're really fun. I like the shockers. All right, let's finish up this video so we can get into VR chat, so we can get all the gooners in here.
Oh no! I said I like girls with good souls. Here, just hold still for a second. I think my Uber's here. And then there's e-dating. Oh boy. The digital age has changed the way we do a lot of things, including dating. And e-dating is something that's really common among people who don't go outside a lot. And don't get me wrong, I've been playing video games since I was 4. And over the years, I've met a lot of really cool people online and would even consider them good friends. I think just about everyone in Gen Z has at least one friend that they've never actually met in person. E-dating isn't too different from your typical long-distance relationship, but it's definitely a relatively new experience. One day, you and your homie are queuing Swift plays and an e-girl with a soft voice gets on your team. Now you see him duo queuing on his alt and silver at 4 a.m. I know I make fun of e-dating a lot, but genuinely, if you're happy with someone you met in a Discord server, then that's great. But I've also seen a lot of e-relationships end badly with leaked DMs full of messages I wish I never saw. So if you're gonna e-date, make sure she's only for you and not for the hashtag general. No matter what kind of situation you find yourself in, it's important that you always remember to be yourself. You don't need to be someone else to attract a certain type of person. And if you feel the need to act like someone you're not to impress someone, then they're probably not worth it. There are people out there who will like you for you. You don't have to pretend. So just stick to being yourself. We all know that one guy that starts acting different when girls come around. Bro, there's no way he's beating Goku. Nobody can beat Goku. Dude, I'm telling you, with Gear 5, Luffy solos the verse. Bro, he's not touching Goku. You're tweaking. Bro, the Toon Force. I'm telling you the Toon Force. Nah, bro, I'm not trying to hear it, you don't know about the touching Goku. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, what's up? What you guys doing? Oh, we were just having an anime debate. Like, this guy thinks Luffy can beat... I mean, that was really more so him. Like, I'm not really into all that anime stuff, bro. It's, like, kind of immature for me. Oh, you guys talking about anime? I love anime. Have you guys seen Hunter x Hunter? Hunter x Hunter? Yeah, that's my show. Like, Killer Will, like, that's my favorite character. Bro, weren't you just calling it mid, like, last week? Bro, chill. You always bringing up old stuff. Like, I'm a different man now. Right. Anyway, I was coming over to ask if you still needed your shift covered tomorrow. My schedule opened up and I wanted some extra hours. Oh yeah, it's perfect. I really needed to be off tomorrow. So if you can, that'd be great. Yeah, bro. Now you can come to the gym. Like, I be going every day. In fact, I'm probably about to go now, low key. Hit the bench. Yeah, so I'll text you when I pick your shift up, okay? Yeah, thank you. I mean, you can text me too, though. To sum it up, relationships are complicated, and a lot of times finding the person who's right for you takes a lot of trial and error. Some people get lucky and are able to find the right person for them at a young age, and for others it takes a while. What matters is that you remember to prioritize yourself just as much as you value the relationship. You shouldn't lose yourself just to be with someone else, so make sure you take time to focus on you as well. Don't become one of those people who spends every second of their life with their significant other, and invest in a support system outside. Okay. I absolutely hate this trend. All right, I have a good friend. Let's say I have a good friend, and I fucking find them, right? They get into a relationship. I know, mods.
I know you guys are fucking guilty of this. I know there's some people in this chat that are guilty of this, okay? But you motherfuckers do exactly what this man just said. You guys do exactly what this man just said. Like, I don't see you guys for the next fucking 3 months because you guys are just hanging out with your new partner, and we don't talk. We don't do anything together anymore. We don't play any games, you know? We don't have any funny conversations. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. And you can do whatever you want with your time. You can do whatever you want with your time. But just like remember, right? Just because you find love or you find other people, don't forget about the other people that, you know, always there for you. Can always talk to you whenever you want. Would literally just like do a lot of things for you guys because guys are friends. We were friends, and just, you know, just like you my homies. I would never really like that, you know. And when you guys disappear on me for like 3 months, you know, that kind of hurts. So yeah. I mean, 3 months, I say 3 months, but it could be literally 3 months. I'm not gonna call out any names, but I'm not gonna call Dogiri, you're fine. It's not Dogiri, guys. It's not Dogiri. You know. Oh my gosh. Just it's okay, guys. It's okay. I probably shouldn't have said that. But yeah, no. There's some people who are guilty of that. But that's okay because at the end of the day, you guys are still my friends. It doesn't matter distance, or maybe we don't talk as much anymore. We're still friends, and that's the important part, you know.
Side of your partner too. When it comes to relationships, it can be easy to turn a good thing into a bad thing. And the key to making sure things don't go south is finding balance. Don't hang on to something bad for too long, but also don't be quick to let a good thing go just because you hit a bump in the road. Like all things, a healthy relationship takes patience, compromise, and maturity. Thanks for watching the video.
People are too fucking immature for dating online, bro. They are too fucking immature. It's so silly. It is so fucking silly, man. It's so silly. I mean, like, there's, but yeah, no, I e-dating, online dating, it can be hard, but it can work out. I know a couple of people who have been making it work out. A couple of people on Twitter that has been making it work out, and that's always very nice to see. I'm proud of them for that, you know. I just wish that it could have happened for me. I wish it could have, but it didn't. And you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And I've completely given up on e-dating. It's just not. It's not it. It's just not it, John. Not it. I feel like there's so much like better ways to spend time. Yeah. Like endlessly grinding and making content for you guys. That's like the best way. Just didn't find that one. My grind never ends. Oh my lord.